Hello everyone and welcome to part 6 of Clair Obscur Expedition 33. This is Reg with PaxAriaGaming. Let's get started. We're going to go back to where we were last game, which was at the camp, last part, where we ended at the camp. Seemed like a good place to stop at that point. I have 16 hours and 20 minutes in, and I don't think we've even began to get to the halfway point in this game, which is okay. Lots of exploring. Not gonna lie, getting lost quite a bit as well, and probably one or two boss fights that were a little on a difficult side. Only one or two. I have the game set to normal difficulty. I'm not one of those guys that need to torture themselves by cranking it up to super max and then taking 300 times to kill a boss.
67 years ago, which would make you
about 100.
I think to me that's distracting from the story.
Tell me about
is
the
that you get lost in fighting over and over and over again versus sort of moving the story along. But anyway, let's see what Lune has to say to Verso. Not a whole lot, apparently.
I'm not going to get much sleep tonight, am I?
Mm-hmm.
For those of you who don't know, we were talking to the curator, or at least upgrading our weapon.
Oh, you've put on a lot of weight.
So apparently he knows...
I guess it's the same for you, you giant marshmallow.
He knows
You lost your
SKA.
stones again.
I think he knows the curator.
You know me. But now you're here. We can go find them.
Yeah, buddy. We'll find them. Tell me, did you tell them about... you know what?
Oh, Maman's the word. I promised.
Great. I'm counting on you.
Always, mon ami.
Okay, so apparently there's some secrets that Verso and SKA share.
Verso, mon ami.
SKA, mon ami. I feel like I haven't seen you in years.
3 years, 67 days, and roughly 10 hours.
10 hours and 7 minutes.
Oh, you've been counting too.
Roughly. What have you been up to?
Oh, I have been perfecting the art of napping.
Impressive. You must teach me his secrets.
Mon ami, I wish I could. But napping cannot be taught. It can only be experienced.
I like that.
We must nap together.
Sure. That sounds nice.
Yes.
I know what you mean, buddy.
So how did these expeditioners convince you to leave your cave?
They're all so nice. Well, the super nice one died, but the others are cool too. You can make some friends too. It's been a long time since you made new human friends.
You know what I think about friendships with expeditioners.
Losing a rock is better than never having a rock. Ask me how I know.
Debatable.
I hope we won't lose them, like the others.
So, you lost your stones again. How did you lose them this time?
Yeah, I lost them on our trip back from the Chestrel River, right after you left.
Oh, don't worry. I hope you get them back.
You are the best. I missed going on adventures with you.
Me too.
Very nice. Relationship level increased.
To adventure!
SK is right about the nap thing. Although when I was a kid, I hated taking naps. Oh my god. Hated it with a passion. Now, I can appreciate a good nap every once in a while. We are going to talk to everyone at the camp, just in case you're wondering. May as well use these attribute points while we're here at camp. In his case, since he's new to the group, we are going to put the majority of them in vitality and might, because that's the hint with the whole weapon icon next to them. But of course, we're not going to leave anything as 0. I'll try to balance out agility, defense, and luck, but make sure that I keep vitality and might pretty high. Okay, this should do it. Let's learn some skills. Okay, nothing for you, Lene. Oh, God, okay. Everything for Verso. Let's see. Steel Strike. Just trying to see which tree I should follow, actually. Or that I should follow first. You know, I had originally thought that you'd be able to unlock all of these for every character. But then when Gustav ended up, like, no longer here, and I hadn't unlocked everything for him, I sort of felt bad about that. So I also think I'm at a point in the game, not so much in this episode, maybe not even in the next one, but at some point after this part and the next part, between those two parts, I think I will explore some of the optional areas, at least the ones that don't say danger. My understanding is there are tons of them, more than a dozen. I've not seen all of them on the map because I haven't sort of been around the whole map yet. But because they contain loot, and I'm convinced they also contain the journal entries for the expeditions, prior expeditions, it might be worth looking into one or two optional ones just to see what it's like. I don't know whether they're all long or whether they're shorter or what the deal is with them. If they're little short areas, then, then we can probably spend an episode, knocking out 2 or 3 of them. If they're as big as Flying Waters, then we probably can't. So anyway, we'll see. I'll fool around with that just to see what's going on. I think I can do it because the lag between the time that I record and edit and post is maybe 2 or 3 days. So if an in-between time, I do one of the optional areas, I always record everything. So I'll record it, and if it's sort of worth watching, I'll put it in, or I will record them and then create a video before the last part of the game and show it at that point. So that might be worth doing it that way, actually. Just seeing whether I want to change anything with any of these. I've been sort of relying on the exact same skills for most of the game. We'll keep immolation. I took Ice Lance off and put Electrify on. And some of these enemies, some of the bosses in particular, are weak to specific kinds of things. And Lune seems to be able to sort of use all of the elements. Earth, lightning, ice, and fire. Whereas Mael sort of focuses on dark. She's also able to use fire, but a lot of the element is sort of a dark element. And so some enemies might be resistant to, you sort of have to pay attention to that. If you get stuck on a boss, in some cases it's because they're resistant to your particular loadout. And in his case, I really don't know what his strengths are at this point. Yeah, the Pictos, I haven't really fooled around with either. And I think there's some better ones, so it's probably worth going in, plugging them in. Oh, I need to distribute the Lumina for him. So it's worth sort of going in, plugging them in, and sort of seeing how they play. And if you don't like it, you can always change them. I think that's the good thing about this game, is that you can sort of do that. You can sort of do that on the fly. You don't need to be, in a special place in order to do that. The next morning,
I'm really sorry I didn't arrive sooner. He was your brother?
Something like that.
Losing family is difficult.
I know. I know what you're going to say. You want to offer your condolences. You want to say something comforting. But I don't need it. I've had enough condolences. I've lost so many families now. I just need... Can you please go?
She'll come around, Verso. She lost her big brother figure in a devastating way right in front of her, so give her some time. SKA ability unlocked. He's now able to swim, which is what we needed him to do to get to the other part of the map. I have no idea how big this map is. It looks sort of big from what you can see through the little cloudy areas. And I'm guessing as we travel to these areas, the map will unlock or uncloud.
Head for the monolith, through the quarry to the north.
Okay, through the quarry to the north. And I know there are a lot of folks that hang out on the beach here. Not a lot, but some Jestrels that hang out on the beach and some enemies as well. We'll take care of some of them in the next episode. I haven't done any of that stuff, so you haven't missed anything. And I recognize and realize that that is also one way to upgrade your weapon without spending is it chroma? Without spending the currency to do it. Okay, I don't know what that is or whether I can even fight it. I don't think this is the right way. No. Yeah, sorry, buddy. False alarm. We were in the wrong place.
Okay.
Here we go. Okay, let's do a little quick survey of this area to make sure we're not missing any loot. Anything over there? No. Ah. Did I see something over there? Okay, that's as far as we can go. Let's grab this item.
Nice.
And then we'll go through the travel gate. It's really weird to switch to this sort of mode when you're, I guess it's third person versus the other thing. Okay, so where the heck are we? Okay, somewhere that's full of death.
You'll get used to them. We're going to see a lot more.
If we hurry, we can cross before nightfall.
Not really. It's pretty dark out here now.
Wait. Could we bury Gustav?
I wish we could, but protocol is to keep moving.
Oh,
Gustav
boy.
would understand.
We can look for a suitable place along the way, yeah? We'll find a nice spot.
Actually, there is a place. Past the quarry, out of sight of the painters. tranquil haven, protected by magnificent trees. I think you'll approve.
Lead the way.
Interesting dynamic. Yeah, Lune was sort of all business. Like, we got stuff to do, we got places to go, we don't have time for this. Oh well. I guess we have to fight.
Let me show you something.
And clearly we're not going to get a first strike since he's already there. Gradient counter. Something else I have to do. Oh my god. Okay.
Lune, watch out!
So the way I did that was pulling the trigger just before I got hit.
Precise strike!
Okay, he's not that tough of an enemy. I guess it was just to show us how to use a gradient counter. Versailles perfection. Don't worry, he's never going to get to S level the way I play. He's a D, I might get to A, I might get to B, but I'm never going to get to S. Unless it doesn't go away if I get hit. I'm not quite sure how it works yet.
Any other tricks we should know?
One thing at a time.
That's where we came from. We were greeted by the first enemy. We don't yet have an expedition flag, so I'm guessing that'll be our next stop. We don't usually have to go too far. And I can already tell I'm going to get lost as hell in this place. Okay, there's a flag. This is the Forgotten Battlefield, main gate. Well, the good thing is, at least for me, I'm not the only one that complains about getting lost in a game. So I've seen some other creators, content creators who are lost, get really lost. I mean, it can be maddening and frustrating sometimes. You're like, wait a minute, did I come this way? You know, all these little looping paths. Early in the game, I'd said, oh, it's primarily linear. And to some extent, it is. Because the path forward is the path forward. You don't have 15 different ways to get to the final objective of the particular region or area. It's usually just one way. But before you get to that place, there are all these branching paths, there are looping paths, and you want to explore them all. I mean, you don't want to not do that. I mean, although I don't know how you can. So I don't know whether there's a tell in this area for what the direct pathway is.
These are all expeditions?
A single Nevron took out most of them.
Wow.
Is it still around?
I've only seen it once, many years ago, so most likely not.
Well, that will help.
Polished chroma catalyst. Wow. A single Nevron did all of this. But yet Verso survived, so we have Thor's hammer, and we have some enemies. Let's see if we can't get the first strike.
Earth wide.
Let's dance.
Bring it on.
Brace yourselves.
Okay. Not looking good. Parry it!
Thunder.
Disaster expedition, eh?
Here we have a new weapon. And a new Pictos. Okay, so this enemy was worth fighting. I guess all of them are worth fighting. I mean, you don't always get a weapon and a Pictos, but you do. I guess the difference is area boss, field boss, mini boss makes a difference in terms of what you get when you fight them, which was sort of true in Elden Ring and some of those other games where you have different types of bosses. Gone are the days when you simply had a mini boss and a boss. Right? You have all these sub categories of bosses that you have to deal with. And this area seems to have its fair share. Okay, there we go. Since we know we haven't been here because there's an item over there. So we can fight. Is he alive? Nope, he's dead. Another enemy there. Let's see if we can get a first strike on him. Nope. He saw me.
I'm ready. Precise strike.
Oh well. Let's carve a path.
I'm ready.
I'll do it. Not looking good.
You're outmatched.
Missed another first strike. The only way I can tell that whether I've been somewhere or not is by paying attention to whether there's loot in the area.
Let's dance.
Brace yourselves.
Let's carve a path.
Let the ink flow.
Guard up. Ready to parry. On me. Time to hit big. Some help. Time to hit big. This and precision.
Brace yourselves.
I'll manage. Target marked. Not impressed.
Not leaving you behind.
Feel the burn!
Target marked.
A precise strike.
Careful now. Ready to strike. I'll use your fire. Careful now.
Take cover!
You're outmatched.
Great. Okay.
Ready to strike.
Let the ink flow.
Feel the burn.
On me! Please survive!
Vanguard point. I don't know how many flags are in this area. And I guess you can tell the sort of entrance because it was near a big gate. So if you use that as your reference point, that might be helpful in trying to sort of figure out where you are at any given point in time in this area. Just looking ahead to see which of these little branches I should be heading towards, and there's some items, there are 3 to the far right that are locked, and I guess they don't unlock until you do something or get to a certain point. I'm not sure what that is. Still a little bit of a mystery about some elements of this game, even 16 hours in. This is flag number 41 at Vanguard Point, and so I think I rested already. Yeah, I did. Okay. All right, so let's pick a direction and explore that direction. Yeah, where have we not been yet? Looks like we can... Alright, Fort Ruins. Alright, so we went up that little area to the Fort Ruins, which doesn't seem like a very big area, to be honest with you. But it has its own flag, so maybe it's bigger than I thought. Don't fall through the floor. I hear an enemy somewhere. Let's do the climb thing. Seems like we're going to have a couple of battles on our hands. Or not. But this... Okay, so it's not a dead end. Alright, I said this could be a dead end. I think... Of course. Oh no, I did. I got it. Sometimes I can't really tell whether I get the first strike or not. I think the game sometimes gives it to me and sometimes doesn't.
evening tricks. Let us stain them. Thunder, crack!
Let's carve a path.
And this is one of the few enemies that doesn't have, like...
It's locked on you.
Yeah, decided
Dodges you.
to try to just dodge them. I'm not that good at parrying them. But this is one of the few that doesn't have buddies with them. I mean, many of the ones we fight, sometimes they end up
Use your life.
with two little helpers.
Prepare to meet your end.
But yeah, Mayhem is pretty powerful. I've never gotten it the way it should be used, which is to have a stain for each of the elements. But it works even if you don't have one for each of the elements. You could have 3 lightning, or you can have, 2 earth, or fire, and so you don't need to have all 4. But I think it's a far more powerful attack if you have all 4. We have another enemy up here. Let's take him on and see what he was protecting or hiding. If we can get a first strike. Oh, we did. That's the second one. Wow.
I'll use your knife.
Ready to strike.
So I love using Harvest because it takes a chunk of their health while healing Mayo. I still haven't found... No, that's not true. There's a Pictos that I could put on Verso. Actually, I don't know whether it works in this environment, because it would give him health on killing an enemy. But these are bosses, so I don't know whether he would actually pick up health the way we need him to. And Lune can heal herself. So I'll keep the lookout for something like that. Okay, not too bad. I probably could have just used a regular attack instead of using Earth Rising, since he was near dead anyway. Or maybe he wasn't hiding anything. Oh, yeah, I see it. There's gotta be some... Oh, I see something down there too.
Nice.
Energizing death. On death for AP to your allies. Yeah, I don't know about that. Well, actually, I guess that could work, and then they could revive me. Maybe that'll be a good way to use it. We have another item. We have a little cadre of enemies down there who are protecting some item, so we can take them on.
I've seen you.
Here we go.
I'll do it.
Careful now.
Bring it on.
Lune, attention.
I'm back. Thunder.
Lune, careful.
Okay, I didn't time that one right at all. Yeah, you really do.
Today,
You really do have to pull the trigger like just before it hits you. You don't pull it when he jumps in the air. You don't listen to the musical sound cue thingy. You have to really just, I think in part it's blind faith that the
Let's carve
technology will pick it up and will respond. I guess it will once the trigger is activated, but it's like right there. Definitely not as easy as the game makes it seem, you know, because if you don't time it right, you will get hit.
Careful now.
And as I've said consistently, I'm not really all that good at parrying.
Take cover.
Well, I missed the last one. Yeah, see you you great gamers would be parrying all that, and the fight would be so much easier. I don't know whether there's a Pictos that you'd be able to find that sort of lengthens the parry window. Although some of the parry windows seem pretty generous, but I don't know.
Thunder.
Oh well.
I think the difference is you don't get the counter if you're dodging instead of parrying. I think that's the critical difference between the two. You'll stay alive, but you don't really, you're not doing any damage to the enemy.
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. Nope, missed it. Oh my
Bring it
god.
on.
Let's try this one. Missed that one too. It really is like the last freaking second. I mean, the very, very last. Let's see. Okay, now there's only one left. Oh my god. Yeah. Get some health by harvesting. And we got hit by all three of those.
feel better.
Right. I'm gonna harvest again. Get back to a decent amount of health. I'm dodging too quickly. That's what the problem is. He's got me intimidating. Okay, let's see if I can get this right. Oh, no. As you can see, I was too early. Let's send in the reserve team since he's almost dead.
Okay.
Dodge too early. I really don't want to start this whole fight again. Let's use Pierce. Got him. Wow. I think this is one of the few times that my reserve squad actually won the day.
Great.
But it only makes sense to use it if you've gotten the enemy combatant down to pretty low health. Because you figure if your other 3 people died, the 4th one isn't likely to do any better. But if the enemy is really, really low health, then all you need to do is to get a couple of, maybe 2, possibly 3 good hits in, then it's worth doing it. And in those fights where it's taking me like 6 or 7 tries, you get to like 8 minutes and then you lose. I edit those out just so you know. The reason I do that is because then the videos would be twice as long with a lot less content in terms of what's being accomplished. So instead of having that happen, I figured just edit it out and show me making some progress in the story. Yeah, we definitely need... maybe we didn't need to rest. Okay, so let's see. Back to the Forgotten Battlefield, Fort Ruins. Do these in little sections. The problem is all the sections sort of look alike. And once you rest, the enemies will come back. The loot won't, but the enemies will. So it's still very difficult to figure out, did I fight this guy already or not? Then there's also this little ravine that we're standing over that we can go down and explore as well. And there's no... I mean, you really have to plan out your own little map in this area. Okay, I got the first strike on this guy.
Here we go.
Take your shot.
Unusual life.
Thunder.
Incoming. Not impressed. Ready to strike.
Verso.
Bring it on.
I'll use your knife.
Bring it on. Luna, careful.
Yeah, every time I think I've mastered that gradient thing, I haven't. And with
Take
that
your
little
shots.
guy, you can use it too, but he doesn't do the leaping attack.
Just try it.
Okay, is there anyone I can revive? Yes.
Disaster expedition, eh?
Punch.
Brace yourselves.
Oh, this is a tough one. Okay, great.
Danger.
Okay, cool. Okay, he's gonna use one of those ones that you can... Right. So in his case, those mortal attacks, which is what they're called, versus the jumping attacks, can be blocked with the gradient counter as well. Because anything that turns gray and makes that sound, you can block with that. Hey, I got it. Perfection up to B.
Target marked. Get ready.
Careful, Verso. I'll do it.
Okay, here. Okay,
Let's carve a path.
and now he's shielded. But I'm on A rank.
Yeah. Just try it. Just try it.
Okay, I missed that one.
You're outmatched.
Okay, this is... Oh, I got nothing. I can just do a regular attack. Alright,
Not
heal. Give
impressed.
myself a little chance. Nope, missed that one. And I'm almost dead. And I'm dead. Okay. Now, do I want to bring in the reserve team? I can't revive anyone. I guess once you get to the reserve team, you don't have the ability to revive. Okay. Well, Percy seems to be working just perfectly for a lot of these enemies. All right, what do we get?
What have we here?
Not much, just chroma. All right, healed everybody.
Ready. I see you now.
Here we go.
Rise.
Watch out.
Ready?
Luna, careful.
See, if I can master that technique, then these fights will be a lot easier.
Target marked.
Rise.
Use that because it
Incoming.
injures both of them, so. Okay,
I'll do it.
I will not say I've mastered it because every time I've said that, I seem to forget how to do it. But if you just wait till the last instant, the last nanosecond, you'll get it. I guess the more you fight these guys and the more you practice it, the better, right? Because the only practice you get is during these battles. You don't. It's not like you can sort of practice that. All right, whatever we do, we'll kill it. So I'm not too worried about this. Okay. Only 2 successful parries, but 7 successful dodges. Another enemy, man. They're all over the place. All right. I didn't want him to catch me. He was trying to get the first strike. And okay, so he's got a little buddy with him, and it's one of those.
Let's carve a path.
It's one of those that does the mortal strike things. So what do we want to do? And for some reason, the little one is harder for me to dodge than the bigger one. Okay, perfect.
Brace yourselves.
So now we have to do is deal with the big one. So I have to make sure I always have something on that is a bit of an AoE kind of attack. Yeah, that will attack multiple enemies at once, which I seem to like.
Here we go.
But I don't believe there's something for every one of my teammates that allows me to do that. For Lune, yes, and for Mael, yes. I'm not sure that there's anything for the other two. Okay, we can... I hear another enemy. He's right there. Oh, I didn't get it. Nope, I did not. And he's got buddies.
Oh well.
Not today.
Okay, I should... Oh, I mistimed it. But that's the move I was talking about, that mortal attack. See, I don't know why it's so difficult for me to dodge these guys. Bad Omen.
I see you.
I should hit all of them.
Let the ink flow.
Earth Rising should hit all of them. Nice.
Watch out.
Okay, get ready for the gradient thingy. Got it. See, if you can execute it, it's pretty devastating.
Incoming.
I'll use your knife.
Yeah, it is a pretty devastating move if you can get it.
I'm ready.
My turn.
A storm is coming.
Get ready.
This area is weird because I feel like, let's grab this item. I don't feel like we're making any real progression in terms of where we're supposed to go. Can I go through this door? No, let me grab this item first. Yeah, I just feel like we're not running around in circles because we're finding new things. And we found new flags. And we found another enemy. Actually found a few enemies.
see you.
Here we go.
Brace yourself. Try me.
Ready.
Ready to strike. Target marked. Not impressed. Get ready. Let's carve a path. CL, incoming.
If I die, so be it.
Okay. As you guys can see, I
Your life.
really haven't mastered the gradient counter just yet. So every time I think I got it, I don't got it. Well, the other thing is, I've been, because of jury duty and stuff like that, I've been off a little bit in terms of my gameplay. I usually play every night, at least for a couple of hours, and I haven't been doing that. And I think that's probably what's caused my learning curve to drop a little bit in terms of the combat in this game.
Nice.
Grab this stuff. But that all changes because now I got no reason not to play. So I will play every day. And I am absolutely enjoying this game. Hopefully we won't have any more devastating surprises like last time.
Careful now.
Danger!
No, never.
I think I'll improvise. Target marked.
Le nez, attention. Dodge, CL. I see you. It's locked on you. Ready to evade. Take cover! Zoom in. Not today.
Okay, let's grab this item. Yeah, see, this is how you know you haven't been in this area or you haven't faced that particular boss. So, sweet kill. Recover 50% health on killing an enemy. That's great if you're just exploring, but in these boss, I guess really you're only fighting bosses or mini bosses or something like that. So I don't know how helpful something like that is. Unlike, you know, in traditional games where you might be exploring an area and you know, might be taking on like little soldier guys and stuff like that. So I don't know.
Well, that will help.
I guess it can't hurt to try it. Okay, so we are covering new areas, right? Let's wrap to nowhere. Back to the flag. Let's rest. We're gonna go in a different direction this time, so I don't have a problem resting. I'm not gonna fight all those other guys again. Okay. Yeah, we'll spread them out a little bit since we have the attributes that are focused on their weapons is my primary focus, and then secondarily it's these other ones. And I get when you change weapons, some of this changes, because that's what happened with her, as you can see. She's Vitality 9. And a weapon marked next to it. So she used a previous weapon that had a different set of attribute needs. So that's where the recoding might come in handy. I don't think I need it yet, but if you wanted to recode because of that, you could just go back and say, okay, well, what I'm going to do now is, oh, I didn't realize there were locked skills at the top of each of these little chains. For my L at the very top. So there are 3 at the top and 3 to the right. I'm not sure what that's about yet. Okay, we have not been down this little path yet. The first strike. Bad omen.
My turn.
Should hurt all of them. Yeah, I really need to change it. I don't use enough of his abilities to feel like any of them are really good.
Earth, rise. Careful, Verso. Shiny.
Okay, so he's only going to do it twice. Yeah, I walked right into that one.
Well,
Okay, let's see. So can I do Bad Omen again? Or do I need to harvest? When I harvest from the little guy. Alright. Let's focus on him. Which kills him.
A storm is coming.
Now we only have 2 left and we can deal with them. I can't. You know what I want to do?
Feel the burn.
Well, it didn't do much. Oh,
Luna,
nope. I'm
careful.
wrong. It did not. No. Nice.
well, well.
I'll use your knife.
Just a regular attack. Yeah, his attacks don't do a whole lot of damage. I need to figure that out.
Feel the burn.
Well, well.
Okay, I think we're getting close to a stopping point. The area ahead signifies a new little sub-region. But we have an area off to the left where we can go. Let's talk to her first. You may leave. I have no interest in speaking with you. Well, you don't have to be all snarky about it. She might not like the fact that I use the male voice to voice her. Anyway, so she's not interested in talking to us. There's another flag over there. So why don't we hit the flag first? Battlefield. Okay, so let's rest. Since we haven't fought anyone over here. Okay, we'll explore this side. Okay, I guess this is not meant to be climbed. Okay, so we have I hear an item. I hear a patank. I don't see him, but I hear him. Color of Lumina. Where are you, buddy? Oh, there you are. Come to Papa. I knew he was going to do that. He's going to lead me right into a fight with someone who is not connected to him at all. So we'll eventually get him. But let's just make sure we're getting all the items first before we start fighting things. So we got a couple of enemies. There he is right there. We got an enemy circling. Can we get you? I don't know where his little lock pad thing is. Let's look around and see if we see it. If we see it, we know we need to move him in that direction. Let's check down here. I see an item over there. Oh.
Oh, lovely.
Some more chroma, lots of chroma. I see another item way ahead, but it looks like we're gonna have to fight this big guy before we can comfortably try to chase the tank around. Nope, I did not get it. And he's got a little buddy with him.
I'm ready.
And I'm standing there eating his big axe for some weird reason. Rising, taking a little bit of health away from these guys. Alright, let's focus on staying alive first.
It's locked on you.
No. Oh, I missed it. I missed it. Come on. This is driving me insane. Revive you.
Get up.
Yeah, he doesn't really have good stuff that I
Here we go.
use this. Okay, so if we survive this, then we should just take him out since he's got the least amount of health. Okay, let's kill a little guy. Alright, we have to attack him. We don't have anything else we can do. No, yeah we do. We have some choices.
Thunder.
Do me in.
And he survived. Okay, briefly. Alright. So let's harvest a little bit of his health.
Better.
And this is going to be an attack since... Oh no, we can use Paradigm Shift.
Incoming.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Let us stain them.
Okay, so I can use... Nope, can't use Mayhem. Can't use...
Thunder. I'll use your knife.
Okay.
Shield incoming. Let's carve a path.
Ready. I'll use your life.
Okay, now we can go after the tank. You guys need a little healing top off. Alright. Where is the thing? They usually don't run too far from it. Let's see. Oh, I see it. It's on the other side of this thing. Alright, cool. Alright, now I know where to lead you to. Buddy, go over there. That's it. No, 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 I'm gonna juke you out. There we go. I got you. There you go. And let's see if I can...
incoming. Watch out.
Danger! Ready to evade.
Let's see if I can get him before he runs. He's got three turns before he flees. So... yeah, so that makes me wish I had my owl to use Percy. Took away about 20% of its health. Okay, that took away about 25% of its health.
Not impressed.
Brace yourself.
I got 2 more turns. It's
A
possible.
storm is coming.
Okay.
Here's some help.
Well, that was the weakest attack. Yeah. Okay, that might have cost me.
Here's your card.
Ready to strike.
Let's go with Paradigm Shift. We don't really have much of a choice. No, we can't do that. Alright, go attack.
Get ready.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Brace yourself.
Today,
I'm ready.
Okay, so we got him. You
Let the
still
ink
have a
flow.
turn? That's okay, buddy. You're not going to get another turn. Right. So I think that's everything on this side to the left of where the lady was standing. So we're going to wrap this episode up. We'll look around, but we'll wrap it up. And then when we come back, we will complete the remainder of this area. Fight whichever boss we have to fight. We'll probably end up back at the camp. And then we'll probably start the... oh, wait. Let's grab this. And we'll probably start the next area. So we'll have lots to do in the next episode.
what have we here?
This gives us a good view of whether or not we're missing any items. I don't see any. Let's go back to you. And then we're going to go off to the right before we go forward, which I think is the way we're supposed to go. Although I see lamps all over the place, but I do see an item down there. And I see an enemy down there as well. He looks like he's just walking back and forth. So we'll... oh, and we have a journal entry from an expedition. So let's listen to this.
Emily, Expedition Wolf 41. My bag's getting weighed down from all my kills. Maybe I need to pick smaller trophies. Estelle bagged 7 of those armoured nevs. So I've got to get at least 8 in this next batch if I'm going to beat her. Leah showed me how to double up my weapon pictos. Might not be stable, but the bang's going to be worth it. The paintbrus might be out of our reach, but her minions aren't. And if I die, I'm going to make sure I die big. Like Xavier says, subtlety is not our game. We only live till 40. So let's go make some friends.
All right, so thanks for joining me on part 6 of Expedition 33. I will see you guys in the next one. Episode 7, we'll be covering quite a bit. So until then, thanks for joining me, and please hit the like button and subscribe. Talk to you guys soon. Reg from PaxAriaGaming, out.